Hi, I would like to explain in greater detail on which tools were used to create this lesson. Let's start out with iMovie. With iMovie, I have what's called a project. Everything you see in the storyboard is just part of the project. The pictures were gathered from the collection of pictures that were in iPhoto by clicking on this camera right here. And then I have full access to iPhoto and all the pictures. Very convenient. And then with each picture, I adjusted some of the Ken Burns effects. That's where the picture looks like it's floating around, or you can just have it stand still. And then with each picture, I added a transition in between. I highly suggest that you add transitions after you're done with everything else, otherwise you might get confused. And then anything with text, I used the text tool, well, the text slides right here. And I did not want to use anything too distracting, so I just chose with the traditional ones where the text was centered or down low or up high. When I was all done with adjusting the Ken Burns effect on each picture and the transitions, I previewed the video by clicking on one of the two preview options right here. So that way I knew for sure it's exactly the way I want it. When you get to that point where you like it, then you can create your final project. There's a couple options for that. First, you go to the Share menu, and I chose YouTube because I knew for sure that I wanted this video to go on YouTube. So this saved me a couple steps. Otherwise, if you want the movie to go to a single file, then you just choose Export Movie. Next, the video is now located in YouTube. It takes about 10 minutes to go through that whole processing action there. And one thing I did was with YouTube and the account that I created my own special channel. It's called My Channel. And that way I know all my instructional materials are going to a good location that's good to share with colleagues, parents, students, and so on. So that way I don't get my personal stuff mixed in with other YouTube videos. And then after that, we went into my Gmail account, and at the very top there's a Drive option. It used to be called Google Docs. And then I created a new document right there. And the one that we are looking at, I typed in a few helpful links just in case if people needed that. Otherwise, directions are right here. And you are able to see this document because I selected Share. Every Google document has, whether it's a spreadsheet or a presentation, has some kind of sharing option. And it was private, and then I selected Change, and I selected people within ISD 197 that have this link can view it. It's up to you if you want to go public. I would suggest going with this first. And then there's another option where you can actually make changes because of this right here where it says Can Edit. If you don't want people to edit a document, then you choose Can View. And after that, once when all the observations are written, I just basically copy the text from that Google document and then go to wordle.net and select create your own. So once when you do that, all you do is just paste the text into here. So you can do a right click and paste or Command V on your keyboard. One thing that I would suggest paying attention to is you can Um, you can revise the words. I suggest that you revise the words ahead of time, where if you have a capital L and a lowercase l with the same word, like the word learning or technology, if there's any words that are typed a little different, they will appear in the Wordle a little different as well. So try cleaning it up before pasting onto Wordle. Try to make it consistent. And then the tool I'm using right now is called Screencast-O-Matic. This is really nice. You get 10 minutes of recording time and nice features. Um, it's probably the most user-friendly online tool that I've run across for making screencasts. And then the microphone is just built right into my laptop. Next, you were brought to this site right here eventually, and I use Google Sites for this, and you are able to view it once again because I selected share and then selected share it with you for our users only here. And then to edit the site, select edit right there, and to go back a few steps here, I got going back to my Gmail account to like the Google homepage. There's sites at the top right here. So if you are ever interested in creating a new one for yourself or with your students, you just select that, and then you have a list of sites that you've created before in the past. Otherwise, you just click on Create here. When you start out by creating a site, I highly suggest that you don't fool around with the templates. Just go with the default one that they give you right away. Otherwise, when you have your site created, it's just like editing a Word document. You just select the area and then start typing. And if you want to create a link like this, you just select this little chain right here. Links are always good to help put an emphasis on whatever it is you're trying to teach. And it also gives the users a chance to learn more with additional resources. This picture was added by clicking on Insert and then Image. You might also notice that you can also insert many other things like videos, like YouTube video. When you have the text, pictures, links, all the important instructional items in place to exactly the way you want it, then you can explore other options that include the colors and templates. In this case, you might be wondering about themes. Theme is what is used for changing the color of certain things. I'm not going to go over templates with you or themes, but this one right here is very important for you to know about. Solitude Cherry. That has colors that's very similar to our district school colors. So if you want something that looks like it's stamped as approved from ISD 197, this is a good template to go with. And it's less distracting, looks more professional.